I feel like this space looks like a dorm room a little bit. That's how you know it's getting serious. We are breaking a sweat today. I really don't want to scrape the popcorn ceiling again. I mean, it works. It's obviously sanded, but I actually bought this. Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kim if you are new, and welcome to today's video, you guys. We are here in the bedroom for part 2 of the bedroom makeover. If you haven't seen the first episode of this little series that we're having on the channel, it's basically doing the furniture flipping for this makeover. I tackled the dresser, the bedside tables, and also the desk. So if you're interested in seeing that, I will link it for you guys. I spent less than $150 to do all of those flips. It's actually really insane. Doing a makeover doesn't have to be expensive, is the takeaway with that video. However, I did just shell out $1,000 last night for flooring and a sander. We are going to be doing more taskier things for this episode of this makeover. So as you can see, you are in my bedroom right now. Basically what we're gonna tackle is the ceiling. Whoever decided that popcorn ceiling should be in everybody's house in the 1990s, why? Like literally who hurt you? Because now this is the bane of my existence. The popcorn ceiling that we do have here in the house is painted, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'm also going to be changing the flooring to the same flooring that I have downstairs. It's going to be LVP. I know a lot of people have like mixed thoughts about it. I absolutely love LVP flooring. It's waterproof, it's scratch resistant for my dog. Like it's the best thing. But before I can do all of those things, I have to empty out this room. While everything is still how it is right now, I'm going to show you what it looks like and why it's just not working for us in general. First off, it's just aesthetic. I feel like this space looks like a dorm room a little bit. This bedroom clearly is not put together. Literally, we just used whatever we had when we moved to this house and placed it where we could find a place for it to fit. It just doesn't look pretty. So that's one thing that's not working for this space. The bed sheets aren't good quality as well. It's like already pilling. So I need to find more quality bed sheets for our bedroom. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I feel like that's something that I should be investing in, you know what I mean? Storage is another thing. This is housing all of our like documents and stuff like that, and I just don't like how it's like out in the open like this. I feel like there's a better way for us to figure this whole situation out. And before DIYing those 2 side tables, we literally only had this one side table here that has the charger, my Bible, 2 remote controls. Literally everything is here. You can't even see my Alexa device because it's here in the back. It's way too jam-packed. I feel like I don't even have to say anything. You see why this is a problem. This dresser is actually pretty nice. I like it. This is one of the very first pieces of furniture that I bought with my own money. I do think that it's a little too big for this space. And as you can see, I already put one of the bedside tables here in the room temporarily because we needed another bedside table. That's basically our little bedroom tour. It's not the greatest clearly, and I'm so excited to be doing this makeover. The one thing that I do like about this bedroom is that it has 3 windows, so we do get a fair amount of light. Also, there's just trees, literally just trees outside, and it's so pretty. The last makeover I did was the closet makeover, and when I did that, I walked you guys through the plan. I feel like I'm not gonna talk too much about it now because I don't have it all figured out the way I had the closet all figured out, but I will put a little clip here of what I'm planning so far for the bedroom makeover. What I have in mind is for the back, I want it to have an accent molding. I do want to keep the walls like a warmer tone. The carpet has to go, and the rest of it I'm just kind of winging for now. Like obviously I'll have curtains and stuff like that, but I don't have like a full plan. This is kind of the direction I want to go to. I'll be just as surprised as you guys once we reveal this bedroom, so yeah.
You know I saw it. Your words like little knives. Part of me thought you would afford it.
All right, right, it's completely another day now, and if I look like an 80s dance instructor, that's how you know it's getting serious. We are breaking a sweat today, okay? This is the outfit for today's video. Genuinely don't know where to place all these things, so yeah. Let me know what you think this contraption is. Oh! Alrighty friends, I don't know if you can see my background. Everything is finally cleared out. I'll be so transparent with you. All of the stuff are right outside the door. I have to wait for my husband to come back. He's been really busy today. But once he comes back from a meeting, we can start hauling stuff downstairs to the garage. I'm thinking about selling some of the things. It's like hard because I feel like some of the things I might reuse for like other places since I haven't fully did the makeover for every single space, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't know if I should sell it. I don't know if I should just keep it for now. I don't have space to keep all the things for now, but yeah, I'm rambling. The next step is the ceiling, and a spoiler alert, that thing is not staying. The ceiling fan is not staying. Let me know what your thoughts on that are, because I, for one, don't like ceiling fans. Like, I don't like when air touches my skin directly. I don't like it. Like, I hate fans, but my husband really likes it. So we've compromised and we've decided to switch this up for like a light fixture that's really pretty, and then he just has like a mini fan at his bedside table that only hits him. That way he can sleep with a fan on and I don't have to feel it. That's our compromise. But for right now, we're going to do the next thing, which is to remove the popcorn ceiling. I did test our popcorn ceiling for asbestos, and thankfully it does not have asbestos. Now, I have a video of me removing popcorn ceiling from our dining room, and I did the same thing, the same technique for our front living room, and it is such a tedious project. When I tell you, it's like maybe 4 days worth of like full on working on the space. So what I did is I bought one of those drywall sanders. Did I Google or did I research about sanding popcorn ceiling ahead of time? No, that would make too much sense. But I did see a couple TikToks and videos of people doing it, so I'm hoping it works for our space. We'll see. I do need to wrap up a good chunk of this space with plastic before I start opening and sanding and things like that. Okay, I think I'm gonna try an 80 grit. I do not have the proper mechanics. I mean, it works. It's obviously sanded, but I don't think it's all the way flat. We finally finished sanding the ceiling. We did 2 rounds of the 80 grit sandpaper and then followed that up with 1 round of the 120. Now it's definitely not flat. Like, it's not smooth surface level, and I think the major factor that had played into how difficult it was to take out the popcorn ceiling is the fact that our popcorn ceiling is painted. I really don't want to scrape the popcorn ceiling again the way I did in the living room and the dining room, so I am okay with the texture that I have now. It's definitely less noticeable. Hopefully it'll blend in once we put the dead flat like paint finish onto the ceiling. I'm so grateful that my husband actually helped me with this because it's a lot. It's making my arms sore. I'm I'm excited for this next portion of this makeover though, because we are going to be tackling the floors. So for the flooring, I chose LVP. I didn't know this, but there's like different thickness of LVPs depending on how often you step on them. So high traffic areas, you would want them to be thicker, obviously. We got the 22 mil because I think that the bedroom is gonna be a high traffic area. Also, carpet dampens the noise, like your footsteps, it's dampened by the carpet. And we're taking out the carpet, so I'm a little worried of how that's gonna sound downstairs. That's the one concern that I have. Hopefully it won't be too bad. I got thick LVP and I also got a quiet step moisture barrier. Now the LVP itself doesn't need extra barrier, protectant, whatever beneath it, like it already comes with it, but I wanted to add, I think it's called quiet walk. That way our footsteps are extra cushioned and you won't be able to hear it. So we'll see. I will let you guys know how that turns out. Yes! It's time to rip out the carpet.
Checking every bar in town, all the sleepless nights until things got worse. You're so manipulative, trying to convince me of the but it didn't work on me. So, baby, let it be. You could try to sweet talk all you want, but I ain't that lonely. Baby, let it be. Forget your lies.
So as you can see, the floor is now gone. I have removed all of the underlayment, the carpet. I've taken out all of the staples and stuff like that. So it's ready to be LVP'd. I actually bought this acoustic underlayment. It's called Quiet Walk. So I'm assuming it's going to help with any type of noise that happens from us walking upstairs. So I'm gonna put this layer first and then the LVP. For the inside corners, I cut the edges in a 45-degree angle. That way they can connect like this. Now it's time to do the moldings of the room. I started with the baseboards. I used to have 3-inch baseboards, which I switched out for 5-inch ones because I think the height gives it a more elevated feel. I cut the baseboards to size with my miter saw, which was fairly easy to do, then attached them to the wall with a brad nailer, making sure to nail the baseboards through the studs with the use of a nail finder. After the baseboards, I tackled our accent wall. I decided to make the one blank wall in our bedroom really pop with beadboard, covering 2/3 of the height of the wall. The rest of the walls in this room have either windows and doors, and there really isn't any point in placing molding on them, so I focused on this one wall instead. Now, I'm obviously gonna have a headboard for this room, but I thought having beadboard would also add like a layered effect to the headboard, which I want. I'm trying to experiment with layers and patterns in this room, so this is what I'm going with, and I'm attaching the beadboard to the wall with brad nails punched directly to the wall studs. Now, this wall does have a window, and the window is pretty basic with no molding around it, so in order to have a clean edge to my beadboard, I used this thin and sleek molding to cover the edges butting up to the window. The top of the beadboard will also have another kind of molding for a nice clean finish. Lastly, we have the crown molding. Now, I honestly was so intimidated to do this because these moldings are slanted. Like, how am I supposed to cut the corners? But honestly, I think I did a pretty good job considering this was my first time trying it. And I will link the video tutorial I followed in the description on how I actually cut the corners. Like, I think it was pretty straightforward and simple to do. I do think that this is a two-person job because one person has to hold the other end of the molding while the other nails it in place. And I just love how it elevated the look of the space. Like my husband said, that it feels like it was always supposed to be there to begin with, which is the best compliment. And at this point, I feel like every room should have crown molding because it just makes the room look so much more styled and complete, in my opinion. Alright friends, I am going to be ending the video here. We have done so much to the space already. I asked my husband how he felt about like the whole crown molding situation and if it really made a difference to the space, and he said that it feels like it should have been there to begin with. So I think it's really awesome. I feel like a master bedroom needs details, you know what I mean? Because it is the master bedroom. We are going to be ending here. Very proud of what we've accomplished. I'm still a little nervous about this whole beadboard situation. I think it's gonna look nice. Stay tuned because on the next video we are going to be tackling the painting process. I have a couple paint swatches here already, which we are going to be talking about on the next video. We're also going to be putting the furniture and stuff like that. It's going to be really fun and I'm super excited, so stay tuned. If you made it to the end of the video, again, thank you so much for watching. I always appreciate you guys. If you are interested in watching any of my other videos, I do have my thrift flip video here, and obviously I have a playlist of all of my home makeovers in general. So yeah, feel free to watch that if you would like. Thank you again so much. Have a good day.